Go to Max TV. Get ready for jaw-dropping footage that will completely change your idea of what's possible. In this video, we've gathered insanely cool, incredible, and fascinating moments captured on camera. These unique events amaze with their surprise factor, spectacle, and thrilling emotions. You definitely don't want to miss this. Let's begin. Look at this incredible creature, an almost completely transparent, glass-like squid. Did you know that the fear of butterflies is called lepidopterophobia? It's so touching to observe this interspecies friendship. This fountain, gushing from a tree under high pressure, is likely caused by an underground spring. The deepest cave in the world, Veryovkina, located in Abkhazia, plunges more than 2,200 meters into the earth, hiding darkness and secrets unreachable by sunlight.
Straight out of the Predator movie, isn't it?
Yeah, scary, right?
Terrifying, isn't it? A parasite that eats the fish from the inside, feeding on its tongue. It looks like these gerbils dream of being flamingos. That becomes obvious when you look at their posture. It's amazing how precisely formed the smoke rings released by the volcano are. Nature works wonders. Just look at how water breaks through solid rock.
So much water is coming out of the rocks.
Soil liquefaction is a dangerous phenomenon where water-saturated soil loses its strength and begins to behave like a liquid, leading to the destruction of buildings and infrastructure. The tail of a rattlesnake ends in a special rattle that produces a distinctive sound when vibrating, nature's way of warning that danger is near. Sea stars feed by turning their stomachs inside out through their mouths to digest prey, usually mollusks, externally before pulling the digested food back inside. Ducks caught in a sudden freeze or frozen in the ice like living statues, helplessly trapped in the smooth, icy surface. This school of fish is like a session of hypnotherapy that you can watch over and over again. Hundreds of larvae have merged into a single long ribbon resembling a giant worm. Such a quantity of mollusks could easily discourage tourists from visiting this beach. A locust invasion hits the fields, turning green crops into a desert landscape within hours under the hum of thousands of wings.
Locusts? Ralph, is everything closed? Babe, go quickly. Let's get through. Oh my word.
The road is like
I have never seen anything like this in my life. Oh my goodness. Look, it's coming for like kilometers.
The road is only locusts.
It's no wonder that this stunningly beautiful waterfall attracts so many tourists. You never know what you might see in the forests of the Amazon. Such a unique phenomenon can occur when lightning strikes a tree.
That branch.
That sounds like a jet engine up there.
The branch is gonna.
Needle ice forms when moisture on the surface rapidly freezes as water molecules crystallize into thin, sharp needles, often under low temperature and high humidity conditions. Nature never ceases to amaze. Just look at this incredible creation.
How tall those are.
You just want to brush the snow off these guys and wrap them in a warm blanket. The author of these shots still had the courage to film the aftermath of the earthquake instead of running for their life. This is the famous fugu fish, known for its toxicity, containing tetrodotoxin, which is deadly to humans if not prepared properly. Ice drift is the process of ice movement along rivers in spring when melting layers of snow and ice form large ice fields that can damage shorelines and obstruct navigation. What is this? Some unknown musical instrument? Share your guesses in the comments. Would you dare to make such a desperate jump? Fish often gather in huge schools during changes in water temperature. This forces them to move to shallow waters in search of shelter. Animals can go to great lengths when tormented by thirst. This place radiates danger. It's frightening to imagine its depth. You wouldn't mind having such an aquarium at home, would you? Just imagine those cozy and peaceful evenings. This is how alcohol vapors burn inside a bottle. Better not to try this at home. Everything is calculated down to the millimeter, and there's no room for error. Looks like they solved the parking problem. Pedal to the floor in a favorite route, a great way to escape everyday worries. It's rare to see a hurricane and hail of such force. Maybe that's for the best. These insects are mainly bred on an industrial scale as fish feed.
Wow, talk about it going right over us, right?
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
That's so sick. What in the
Oh my god, how cool is this? Did you see? Like, what is this?
Starship 7 exploded almost immediately after launch and delighted local residents with some incredible footage.
This is not right. Something happened. This exploded. This thing is
This pilot turned the sky into a notebook and sent someone a message. They must have been friends for a long time to have such mutual trust.
Almost ready, bud.
He's walking on thin ice, literally.
Whew. Damn.
The water surface reflects an incredible picture of nature like a mirror. The climb up the peak is definitely worth it. He probably should have stayed behind the warning tape. The banana industry is far more high-tech than we might have imagined.
Freshwater fish in the planet. This is a giant freshwater stingray. It is 14 feet long. It's 8 feet wide. It weighs probably 8
They're surely very proud of their catch. It's written all over their faces.
samples. We've got the measurements. We put in an identification, a tracking device so we know what she's doing.
Looks like Winter isn't planning to retreat, luring us in every possible way. It's hard to even call this a wave, more like an ocean's assault on the land. This tree had everything going well until humans showed up. A cloud of incredible beauty delighted the residents of China this April. And this is an amazing reproduction method of tree frogs. How long did it take you to figure out what's going on here? Dare to swim with that many jellyfish? Tourists didn't expect whales to be so theatrical. This is how a pleasant surprise was waiting for the car owner. The sea lily belongs to the Actin family. It attaches itself to rocks or corals both in shallow and deep waters. It's amazing how the windshield wasn't damaged after such impacts. They chose a very unusual way to handle their dispute. An incredible drone show was organized in China for one of the national holidays.
Vietnam, April 30th, 2025.
Pyrotechnic shows never cease to amaze, delighting spectators with incredible colors. She was lucky to get the perfect shot, being in the right place at the right time. A little splash of bright color in dull weekdays never hurts. This giant jellyfish with a massive semi-transparent head looks like an alien creature from the ocean depths. Its graceful movements are mesmerizing, but hidden within is danger. Its venomous tentacles can paralyze prey in seconds. A tiny society, yet incredibly organized. a perfect spot for morning meditation. These little insects are bugs that suck sap from plants to survive. Looks like someone accidentally pressed the release button in the airport hangar.
One of the prime appearances blew up.
This tiny farm-raised flounder is easy to mistake for a floor tile. These frogs seem to be especially popular around here. Barbie would have loved this beach. That's quite a bold choice, but her family probably didn't appreciate it. Are these applause or an entirely new genre of music? This is why you should never cross the warning tape. Wow, so many volunteers to join him for dinner. What an incredible talent, just casually wandering the streets in the evening. Someone forgot to read the label that these scissors are meant for sheep, not people. Queens don't walk runways, they make triumphant marches. At this beauty contest, she proved that the main thing isn't measurements, but uniqueness delivered with a crown on her head and fire in her eyes. That pigeon is enviable. It's got its own unique style. Just to make sure you don't accidentally sit in the car of this wall mural. Which means they've got plenty of free time at work. The workers were stunned when they discovered a creature under the soil chained up resembling a monster from nightmares. Even in that state, it inspired a primal fear. Clearly, something went terribly wrong. I've always wondered why the rainbow and sun seem to move along with us. He's just peeling protective film off a tree, but how satisfying it looks. Looking at this subway train, you'd think it's already the 22nd century. This frame sends shivers down your spine. A creature with a head covered in holes looks like it stepped out of a sci-fi movie. Reality and fiction blur here, leaving just one question: what was that, really? It'll definitely never be hot here again.
That is crazy.
Excellent control over the body and a great sense of balance. The person is literally floating in the air while painting. Is this some new level of magic? This proposal will be remembered for a long time.